There are many scary mythical creatures who could still be out there in our world today. There are wendigos, there are skinwalkers, ghosts, ghouls, but most scary of all is an older male coworker in a restaurant setting who has your phone number. We are going to come in red hot here. In the left hand corner, we have our hero, our protagonist, our older male coworker. And on the right hand side, we have what some might call his victim, the younger woman that he works with, who has the misfortune of working with him. He comes in hot with the, "Hey, I gotta tell you something. Are you with Jeff?" To which she says, "What?" Jeff is the girl's boyfriend in this. The hero restates, "Are you with Jeff right now? Where are you?" And the girl says she's at the gym and that she is not with Jeff at this moment, which opens up the conversation for our hero to come in with what he thinks is the winning move to win this girl's heart throughout this conversation, as we'll see. He says, "Okay, good. I wouldn't want him to be pissed at me. I gotta tell you something about him. Promise you won't tell him we talked, and that you won't kill the messenger, Winky Face." So I think in that winky face is where the problem lies in this whole conversation. The guy in this thinks that he has caught the girl's coworker cheating on her. And I'm going to come out with a bold political hot take here. Cheating is bad. I know. Stop typing in the comments. I understand. Cheating is bad. And I don't think that telling someone, "Hey, I think I saw your boyfriend out with another girl last night," I don't think that's unreasonable. Some might argue you're invading their privacy, whatever. I don't think that's the worst thing ever. But that winky face, that naughty little guy, tells me that this is not our hero coming in to simply inform the girl that her boyfriend may be cheating on her. This is him thinking that this is his window. This is him thinking that this is his moment. And he is about to ride the coattails of his victory of catching her boyfriend cheating all the way into her bedroom. And that is not going to work out for him. So he says, "And you won't kill the messenger, Winky Face." She says, "I don't know. That depends what's going on." This whole thing plays out with the guy in these texts trying to be very coy and playful about this girl's boyfriend cheating on her. That's not a time to be coy and playful, I don't think. So he then says, "Well, then I can't say." Again, he doesn't want to reveal it. He continues with, "You're going to want to hear this, though, and wish you appreciated it when I was there for you, doing something nice and not being a cheating douche, but I'll say no more." That whole bit reads like the last 30 seconds of a really crappy soap opera where they're just showing you snippets of the next episode to be like, "Ooh, you gotta keep watching. You'll never know what's gonna happen next episode." But they show you like the whole plot of the next episode in those little snippets. He asks about her boyfriend and then says, "I'm doing something nice and not being a cheating douche." So I wonder who you're implying the cheating douche is, bro. No, it's a mystery. Also, when he says, "I wish you appreciated it when I was there for you," you're not slick. You're not fooling anybody. It is so obvious in the first like 10 texts here that he's trying to narc on her boyfriend, which I already said I don't think is necessarily a bad thing if you go about it the right way. But he's being really playful about it and making it really clear that he's also trying to flirt while doing that. So don't do that. She comes back with a, "Seriously, what are you trying to say?" He says, "Oh, it's nothing. Nothing you want to know, I can tell. Have fun living in happy ignorance." And she says, "If you're still texting me, just spit it out." Pretty logical. If you're still taking the time to talk to her, you could just tell her what's going on. If you actually cared about her boyfriend cheating on her, you would just say, "Hey, girly pop, I think your boyfriend's cheating on you." You wouldn't play this whole little like cat and mouse game trying to like be fun about telling her that she's being cheated on. So he says, "Oh, so you do want to know," with the little text tongue out emoji. And then he keeps playing this game of, "Oh, so you do want to know? You want to know where I saw Jeff last night? Want to know? Go ahead, take a guess." This whole thing, this whole like cat and mouse fun playful way he's trying to go about presenting this makes my skin crawl. Getting cheated on is like one of the most devastating things you can have happen in a relationship, and the fact that he's trying to approach it as like this fun little secret, like, "Oh, you're never gonna guess who I saw out last night," it's not funny. And I don't know if he's trying to make it funny because he thinks it's gonna make him look cooler, or if he's just really an asshole. But either way, yuck. So she's clearly not having any of this. She comes back with, "I'm not playing guessing games. If you've got something to say, say it or stop texting me." Especially because these aren't friends talking about this. This is just her coworker, like we said earlier. This is just some guy being weird about this. So then we get to a little bit of a twist in our hero's demeanor here. Um, you're being such a bitch telling me what to do when I am just trying to be a good guy and help you, unlike some people, with the wrong form of your and the wrong form of bitch. Strong showing here from our intellectual hero. And she just says, "I'm going back to working out. This isn't worth my time." And then he says, "Oh, really?" So this part's wild to me. He keeps saying, "Go ahead, take a guess. Go ahead, you have to guess." And then she says, "Can you just tell me what's going on?" And he flips his lid about her being a bitch and telling him what to do when she just told him to tell her what the hell he wanted to tell her. Um, and then she says, "That's not worth my time. I'm just going to go back to working out. Stop." And I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. He does not stop. Oh boy, here we go. So he hits her with the double text, Jess. Jess. And then he hits her with the like super giga quintuple ultra text here. He's typing at maximum efficiency. You're gonna ignore me like this when I'm trying to help you? Fuck you. You deserve to be cheated on by that. Nah. You ungrateful bitch. Just so you know, I was out at Xenos and I saw Jeff there talking up some slut. So this guy was playing this whole like cool guy game of like, "I'm not gonna tell you. You have to guess what I want to tell you. I'm gonna make you work for it." Like he was some sort of like cool super spy. And then the minute the girl didn't play his game and pissed him off, he just explodes with a full page of text calling her a bunch of awful names and just saying what he was already gonna say. So like, if he was trying to do this whole cool guy thing where he wasn't gonna tell her, you failed that too because you just told her everything. He goes on with, he was really fucked up and playing with her tits and dancing with her, and it made me so mad to see him betraying a beautiful girl like you. But I guess you didn't want to know that. You want to keep on with your perfect life pretending your BF wasn't cheating, just because you would rather ignore me. So again, that whole cool guy thing of not wanting to tell her what was going on did not play out for this guy at all. He got pissed off by like 10 words and just immediately spilled all of his beans. The beanbag, fully upside down, beans all over the floor. And like I said, I don't think it's bad to tell someone if you think they're being cheated on. Just to be like, "Hey, I think this might be happening." But it's been made very clear this dude isn't just trying to be like, "Hey girl, I think you should check on your boyfriend." He's trying to be like, "Hey girl, I think you should check on your boyfriend. And also, like, I'm over here." So clearly that's not this guy's intention, just to be like a good guy. This is not a good Samaritan. This is just a creepy guy who thinks that by blowing up her relationship, he's going to be able to slide right in there. So now we have the big counter power play from the girl here. I'm assuming she already kind of saw this coming and was just hoping that he wasn't going to bring this up because she didn't want to talk about it. But he says, "Just because you would rather ignore me." And she says, "I don't usually tell coworkers this. I'm just telling you this because I don't want you to have the wrong impression of what's going on. We have an open relationship. I knew he was hooking up with one of our mutual friends. I'm not angry at him or her. Both of them have been totally upfront with me. Personally, I couldn't have an open relationship because I am insecure about a lot of things. I am not mentally well. But for people who that works for, that's awesome. Go crazy." I'm gonna let you know on a secret here. Our guy here doesn't respect the concept of an open relationship. Who would have guessed? So he comes back with, "What the fuck? Are you shitting me? That's fucking disgusting that you know about that and not have the self-respect to put a stop to it." And then she says, "I only told you this because I didn't want you to unfairly judge my boyfriend." And this is the end of our screenshots here. She says, our open relationship works for us. It makes us happy, and I'd appreciate if you didn't judge it just because it's different. To which he comes back with a really coherent, well thought out response. Fucking slut, I thought you were different. So I just thought it was funny to watch this guy. Ow, my elbow. I just thought it was funny to watch this guy think that he was like in full control. He had all the cards on his end of the table. He was going to win this. He was going to break up her relationship, and he was going to pick her up on the fly. What a great plan. And then to have him have his little game fail, he puts all his cards out there anyways, and she just goes, yeah, so what? And then he just melts down about it. I think that's just beautiful. I think that this is a little lesson in don't try to blow up your coworkers' relationships just because you want to try to get into their pants. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable lesson to be learned. But anyways, I just want to laugh at this guy with you guys. That's about all I have. Deuces.